What's up? How you doing? I thought it would be fun maybe to do a little get ready with me kind of video. I'm about to go to work in like an hour or two. I have the time, so I figure it might be a little fun to just sit down, show you how I do my makeup. I am in beauty school. I am practicing makeup, so maybe I thought this might be a way to kind of show my skills maybe. Or if nothing else, it's just a fun video. What is that? Like dried up soap on my hand. Okay, so I just washed my face, cleansed. I like to use this Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Cleanser. It's got like these little beads in it. It's got vitamin C. Keeps your skin nice and tight. I like it. And then what I like to do, I use this Revive Vitamin C Plus Peptide Day Serum. It's by Valjean Labs. It looks like this. I got it from Marshall's. It was like $5. It's got this little nipple at the top, and the applicator is like pretty cool. And then I just kind of put like a drop on my forehead, drop on my cheeks, and then I just rub it in. I've also got a mirror right here. Oh, you can see that in the frame. Okay. Well, I don't know where else to put this mirror. So, yeah, I can put it over here. Let's try. That doesn't really work either, but we'll see how it goes. Now I'm just going to put on my number 7 Early Defense Day Cream, hypoallergenic. It's got SPF 30 in it. I live in Florida, so I always put an SPF on because the sun will kill me. So I made this mistake the other day. I went to Marshall's. I found this little beauty blender. Sorry, it's dirty, but it was packaged like this, and I'm like, oh my god, how cute. It's already wet, but it comes with this like little dish, and I was like, oh my god, that's so adorable. So let me get this. My beauty blender had a big old gash in it, so I'm like, okay, time to get a new beauty blender. This one sucks. This is the worst mistake I've made. I shouldn't have thrown away my other beauty blender because this just absorbs all of the product. It doesn't spread. It's not very good. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some color correcting because I got some nice acne going on right now, but using a green Urban Decay Naked Skin color correcting fluid, as they say. So I'm just gonna gently dot that only really over like the spots that are really red. So if I put it on every pimple that I have, I would be just covered in green. Okay, we're blended in now. So I'm gonna mix two because neither of these are my shade, but together it works. I've got the Ofra Absolute Cover Silk Peptide Foundation in 01. And I have the L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Makeup Neutral or Classic Ivory N2. So together these work pretty well. Boop, boop. And then I mix those two together with something like the end of a brush. And I will take this and just kind of dot it around. And since I hate that sponge and it doesn't really do much for me, I am going to use this. This is a Coastal Scents brush. It's like a dual fiber big foundation brush. And the way I apply is I always, you can see I'm just kind of lightly pressing down and then swirling. This is the way I find I get the most coverage with the most blend. or with the best blend. But I usually like to use a beauty blender because just think it just looks nicer. Like almost every foundation I've ever used, I prefer to use a beauty blender. And I use that thing for everything. Concealer, powder. It's kind of like a one product does all. But I guess if you're working as a makeup artist, brushes are easier because I think they're less time consuming to clean and they harbor less bacteria. That's my thought process on that. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I would guess. Alright, so we've got that going on. So I've just started using this, and this is new to me. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in Light. So I've only played with this once, and I'm still kind of playing around with it. I'm not sure if I like it or what the situation is. This, I don't know if this is synthetic or real hair. It's like a little paddle foundation brush. And I kind of mixed the top 3 shades together because I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to use. And I'll just lightly put that under my eyes because this is very cakey. And I'm a little creasy. I'm a little creasy bitch, okay? Whoop. This I'll use the Beauty Blender for because I don't mind if it soaks up a little bit of this product. That's kind of it. Ta-da! And now the contours, I'm pretty scared of these. So for my eyes, I kind of mixed these top 3 because I wasn't sure. And it works, it's fine. I think I'm gonna go for this middle shade to contour. So now you can see I already have like a natural contour. I'm just gonna kind of go over that just a little bit. I take the sponge and I like to blend up because if you blend down with your contouring, it can get too low and it might look muddy. So we're just gonna blend that up. It looks like kind of patchy and weird. It's like really gray undertoned. I'm gonna fix that with some bronzer. Alright, next I'm gonna go in with this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm just gonna go over my contour. Again, blending up but circular motions. Is this a tutorial or a get ready with me? I don't know. When I'm contouring or bronzing, I always start back here and blend down. I see a lot of people starting here and then blending up, but what that does is it deposits a lot of color in the wrong spot. You want your most color to be back here and then blend it down rather than the other way around, you know? I also put this on my temples, on my big old forehead. And then I also just kind of like squish my brush down. And then I go on the sides of my nose a little bit. It's not super precise, and then I just go and blend it out. Because I'm not really one for the super big nose contour, like super dramatic, but like I think it just kind of brings everything together rather than this part of my face being so white and the outside being so dark. It kind of brings some darkness up into the middle. And then I'm just gonna bronze my jaw. That is that. It's got this Anastasia product, the Aurora Glow Kit. It's got all these fun colors in it, and they are a lot of fun. This blue is amazing, but I think I'm going to go in. I use like the 3 regular shades, this one, this one, this one, and they're all pretty great. Look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think I'm going to go into clips here, and we're gonna highlight. Yes, honey, yes. We are glowing today, honey. As got just like the most subtle pink glow to it. I love that. I live for that. I don't know if anyone else notices this, but whenever I'm watching some sort of like beauty, like makeup tutorial or something, they'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go do my brows off camera. And I'm like, why? Why are you doing your brow? Why? Because it's still part of your makeup. And it's always like, the story is always kind of like, oh, but you've seen me do it a million times. Like, well, yeah, I've watched you do your makeup a million times. All right. We got one. This is the oldest Ka-Brow, Benefit Ka-Brow of all time. I really like this because, first of all, how cute. Second of all, you can take this and you can shove it in here. The packaging is genius. Mine broke a little bit. And then it's like a little pencil that you do like this, and you can dip it in here. But this doesn't really stick together that much, so I don't use it like that. But this is so old and crusty. I need a new one. Look at how crumbled. It's like falling apart in there. I just keep adding eye drops to it and like re-wetting it. All right, brow number 2 is on. Now what I like to do, I ain't even done with the brows yet. Just like a clear brow gel. I think this one is from NYX or NYX, however you want to say it. I just kind of swipe some of that through my brows. Forgot to get this. I take my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and I use Triple Fudge up here in the corner. And I just use that to kind of outline the tails of my brow. So I only put it right out there. It's a little patchy. Hold on, let me fix that. So that's what it looks like at the end. And I know a lot of people use like a concealer and like conceal their brows, but I feel like this works the same way and it's less obvious. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you get that like highlighter brow effect or like halo brows where it's like too white and it's like, what's going on there? This doesn't give you that effect. It just kind of sharpens everything up, but without adding anything extra to your skin. You know what I'm saying? So now what I do with them is I just kind of brush out the front half just to make that part a little bit more natural, and then the ends are still like crisp. Hello? Nothing happened. I'm gonna use Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Original. This, I don't like this that much. I've used pretty much all of it. I have to like squeeze it up from the bottom, and then like, this is the point it's at. I have to like squeeze the top over and then dip my little thingy dingy in there to get anything. This stuff is okay. I find that after a long day, my eyeshadow still creases, even when wearing this. Excuse me. It works for like the most part, but I've used better things that didn't crease on me at all. And I think it's kind of overpriced, to be honest, because I used to get this one from Milani, and that bitch never creased on me, and it was like $3. And this is like, what? I don't even know how much this was. It was like probably like $20. I ain't paying $20 for something to still crease on me. So I'm gonna use this Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I love this one. I just started using it. It's got shit all over it. So what I start off doing is I take Peaches and Cream and White Peach just on like a fluffy brush or packing brush or whatever you have, and I blend that all the way up to my eyebrow just to kind of set down that primer that we put on, because if you put on a straight color right off the bat, right onto your primer, it's gonna stick wherever you put it. But when I put colors on top of it, the colors will blend because there's already another eyeshadow underneath, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Alright, then for my crease color, I use Georgia and Puree, just mixed, and then I tap off the excess to avoid fallout. And I start right there in the corner, and then I sweep it in, so it kind of gives that effect. Just make sure it's nicely blended. Voila! So Georgia, Puree. And then we go into the other eye. We do the same thing. I don't know if I want to do anything else. I'm a very simple lady when it comes to my eyeshadow. I just put on something, call it a day. Alright, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little pink eye look today. I just use my finger and go into Bellini, and I'm just going to pack it on there. Just like that. So we got a pink eye now. Love that look. And now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little fluffy brush. I'm going to bring that into, there's no good color in here. I'm going to dip that into Semi-Sweet in the chocolate bar, or just like this dark, kind of warm brown, whatever the fuck color. And I'm just going to put that in my outer corner. Right? It's like not showing up. Okay, just another fluffy brush just to blend it out. Now here's the little fun trick. I suggest getting the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliners. These things are my absolute favorite. This one is the pink one called Grind. It is gorgeous. Really, what I just did was I just dipped into here, and you just put some on your eyelid, just like that, and then you just blend it in with your finger. And it'll just give like a really nice pink glitter effect on your eye. And this stuff does not move all day long. So it really just adds like this little ding, like just some extra cuteness for your day. It's very glittery. I want to show you without looking like an idiot, but it's nice. Okay, it's nice. Okay, and now I'm going to move on to my so cakey. So I'm going to move on to the bottom. I just go into Georgia and Puree, those two shades we first started with, and I just blend those suckers right under here. Just like whatever, and that's it. My eyes are done. So last but not least, I'm going to put on some eyelashes. These are from Walgreens. They are one of the best $7 I think I ever spent. These are the lashes in Corset. I think they're by Kiss or Ardell or whatever. They're very fun. I love them. So right now I'm just picking off the glue, the old glue. And a lot of people don't know this either, that lashes are reusable. Don't throw them out. Reuse these suckers. You paid for them. Don't let them fool you. I used to just buy lashes and throw them out immediately after I used them. And then I found out a couple years later that you can just wash them off. Just wash them off. You can reuse them. I feel like I wasted a lot of money in my youth. And now I've got this glue. I don't remember where I got this glue from. I think it was probably Walgreens. This is a Kiss thing. Strip lash adhesive. It apparently holds for 24 hours. It wouldn't surprise me because this glue, it holds. I swipe the glue on. Gotta let it get a little bit tacky. It's easier to put on that way. You don't put it on wet because then it slips and slides all over the place and it's hard to keep track of. You can tell, maybe you can't tell. I'm gonna show you anyway. It's a little bit more dried down. And just gonna pop this on. Sorry if I look like an idiot. I like to put down the middle first, then the inner corner, and then the outer corner. I don't think there's really a right or wrong way to do it as long as it gets on there. Okay, she's on. And we are on. Let me just get up close so you can see. Because I don't have a fancy camera. This is being filmed on an iPhone. Because why the hell would I get a nice camera if I only have five subscribers? But I think they look really cute. I highly recommend these lashes if you want something glam. If you want some fake mink. Girl, these are so cute. I put on like some oil or something, some chapstick, and I'm good to go. I hate lipstick. I can't be the only one out there that loves makeup but hates lipstick. I think it just feels gross. Anyway, that was a get ready with me tutorial. My everyday makeup. I don't know what I'm gonna title this. Bye!